After a full season, travel, celebrations, illness, broken sleep, I always feel a quiet pull to reset. Not in a dramatic way, more like a gentle taking stock. As we move into more home days, I start noticing what's actually supporting our mornings and what's making them harder than they need to be. This episode is about the breakfast I'm preparing right now to support gut health, bring more structure to our mornings, and make the start of the day feel steadier for my toddler and for me. These are simple foods, but they're part of a bigger rhythm I'm intentionally shaping. I'm starting with granola, because breakfast is often where things unravel if I'm not prepared. This is a toddler-friendly granola, gently sweetened, seed oil free, and baked so it forms soft clusters that little hands can manage easily. You can find all of the recipes that I have here on my blog. You can find the link in the description below. I ground the nuts and seeds before adding them in. It keeps the texture gentle, makes it safe for toddlers, and it helps it sit more comfortably digestion-wise too. Granola like this gives me options. It works with yogurt, blends into smoothies, or gets eaten straight from the jar on mornings that move faster than planned. Having it ready means fewer decisions in the moment, and that alone changes the tone of our mornings. While the granola cools, I'm pulling the yogurt jars out of the Instant Pot. Homemade yogurt has become one of those quiet staples I rely on, especially after illness. It's nourishing, gentle, and easy to incorporate without turning breakfast into another task to manage. I make it directly in the jars so it's ready to go once it's set. Straight into the fridge, no extra steps. Foods like this support gut health in a very steady way, but they also support rhythm. They're there when you need them. This is what breakfast often looks like. Yogurt, granola, sometimes collagen stirred through, sometimes fruit, sometimes nothing extra at all. Some mornings he eats lots, some mornings barely anything, and I'm learning not to let that set the tone. What matters more to me now is that breakfast feels calm and predictable, that we sit down, start the day gently, and move on without pressure. When the rhythm feels steady, everything else tends to follow more easily. Next, I'm making beetroot kvass. Kvass is a traditional fermented drink made from beetroot, salt and water. It's used more like a tonic than a drink, taken in small amounts to gently support digestion and the gut over time. As the beets ferment, they create beneficial bacteria and organic acids that can support digestion in a very understated way. This batch is made from one massive beetroot I harvested from the garden. It grew all spring, and by the time I pulled it up, it felt too large and woody to eat in the usual way. I'd actually left it in the garden for a while because its leaves were sheltering smaller seedlings, so turning it into kvass felt like the right next step. I chopped the beetroot into large pieces, pack it into a jar, add salt water, and let it sit. There's no rush with this process. Time does all of the work. Making ferments like this always seems to mark a shift for me. It's a signal that we're moving into a different pace. More home days, more time to observe what's working and what needs adjusting. This next recipe is the savoury anchor of our breakfast rhythm. I've noticed that when breakfasts are mostly sweet, we all feel it later in the morning. Energy dips, moods wobble, and hunger comes back quickly. These ham hock baked beans are something I batch cook, so there's always a protein-rich option ready. I pressure cook the ham hock first, then remove the bone and shred the meat back into the sauce before adding cannellini beans. They're rich, grounding, and freeze beautifully, which makes them ideal for real life. Some mornings, these beans are served on toast, some mornings alongside eggs, and some mornings not at all. What matters is having the option. Once everything's ready, the granola gets transferred into jars, usually with a bit of help from my toddler. These small moments are where rhythm actually forms. Letting children participate, even imperfectly, helps them feel part of the flow of the day. And it reminds me that preparation doesn't have to be rushed or hidden. This is what starting fresh looks like for us. Not reinventing everything, just preparing well, noticing what supports us, and letting that guide the shape of our days. I share more about rhythm, nourishment, and seasonal living in my emails. You're welcome to join the flow using the link on the screen. One thing I've become very aware of is how much breakfast indecision affects our mornings. When I haven't thought ahead, everything feels frantic. When I've prepared, even a little, mornings feel calmer, more predictable, and more supportive for my toddler. That's really what this episode is about. Creating structure around which days are simple, and we have quick breakfasts, and which days are slower, where we have cooked ones. Reducing decisions in the moment, letting rhythm do some of the work for you. This way of thinking is what eventually became my Family Flow Rhythm Guide, a framework for shaping days around steady anchor points like meals, rest, and preparation, rather than reacting on the fly. If you're finding mornings hard too, or feeling like the mental load is heavier than it needs to be, that guide might support you too. For now, I hope this gives you a sense of what we're doing in this season, and permission to shape your own rhythms in a way that feels supportive for your family. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next week, friends.